Okay guys, so this time, we're going to discuss naman yung 3.4 or this is the torsion for a rectangular bars. Okay? So under the figure 3.10, this shows the deformation of a rectangular bar due to the torsion or itong ating torque. Okay? So as you can see, yung rectangular bar is naging ano siya, deformed in this irregular shape. So, kung papansin nyo yung line of ano niya, axis, eto, parang naka-form siya ng S. And kung mapapansin nyo dito, kung before, straight siya. Ayan, naka 90 degrees. So, ngayon, naging curve yung ano niya, bawat sides. Okay, so ito yung nagiging effect ng torque or torsion under a rectangular beam. Okay? So guys, basahin natin yung discussion dito. If the cross-section of the shaft is not circular, so experiment shows that the cross-section distort and do not remain plane just like shown in the figure. Ayan. So hindi siya nag-remain in a constant plane. So in the figure above, the deformation of a rectangular bar due to the torque T, the two significant features of the deformations are, so for number 1, so ayun nga, the cross-section become distorted. Okay? So hindi na siya straight, nag-distort na siya. So yung axis niya, instead na before, straight line siya. Ngayon naging curve na or distorted. And then the shear strain and thus the shear stress is 0 at the edges of the bar and largest at the middle of the sides. So, when it comes to shear strain, so sinasabi na at this point, ito sa gitna ng bar, nandyan yung maximum. And dun sa mga corners niya, ito, at every corner of each side, the shear stress is 0. Okay? So, under figure 3.12, so the rectangular bar in torsion showing the dimension used in the equation below. Okay, so it says here, do sa equation natin, that A should be equals or greater than B. Again, this is applicable only for the non-circular bars. Okay, so kapag circular, hindi na kailangan na itong equation na to. Okay? So, ang sinasabi dyan, yung A mo, or yung, for example, in this figure, yung height ng iyong rectangular bar should be greater than the base. Okay? So, kapag ang orientation, guys, ng inyong is nakahiga. Ayan. So, basta mangyayari, ito yung magiging A mo kasi ito yung longer side. And then yung shorter side, that will be your B. Okay? So, maaari kasing sa exam, ang ibigay sa inyo is nakahigang ganyan. Kailangan yung panghawakan itong equation na to. Kasi kakailanganin mo siya dito sa pangalawang equation. So, the analytical analysis of the torsion of non-circular bar lies in the realm of the theory of elasticity, a topic that is beyond the scope of this text. So, for the rectangular bar in the figure above that carries the torque T, ayan, results obtained by numerical methods to determine that the maximum shear stress, tau, max, and the angle of twist theta are given by this equation. Okay? So, binigay na lang niya yung equation. Hindi na pinakita yung derivation. So, mapapansin, again, kailangan natin ma-identify kung alin si A, yung longer side, and alin yung B, yung shorter side. Kasi kapag nagkapalit yan, ayan, mag-iiba yung sagot talaga natin. Ano? And as you can see dito sa equation natin, yung A and B, specifically yung B, it's either naka-squared siya or naka-cube. So, depende sa equation. So, yung equation natin for the shearing stress max, so is given by this equation. So, that is equals to the torque T over C1 times A, yung longer side, and then B squared, yung shorter side. And then, guys, yung angle of twist natin, or yung theta, so that is given by the equation TL all over C sub 2 times A, B cube, multiplied by G. So again, yung G mo is the shear modulus of elasticity. And the coefficient, yung C1 and C2, so that depends on the ratio A over B, which are listed in the table below. So para guys, malaman nyo kung ano yung value ng C1 and C2, meron siyang ibibigay na table. So ito naman guys is given na sa exam. Ibibigay ko naman yan. So first, you need to identify the ratio of A and B. And then kung saan papatak na value, yung makukuha mo sagot, dyan mo malalaman kung ano yung magiging value ng iyong C1 and C2. So guys, one question here, Sir, paano kung, for example, 1.8 po yung nakuha ko na ratio ng ano natin? 1.8. So, if you're going to refer to the table, so kung mapapansin nyo, wala kasing value ng 1.8. Tama? So, mag-interpolation tayo dyan. So, I don't know if naturo sa inyo yung paggamit ng interpolation, but ang mangyayari lang doon, you'd need to identify kung anong values yung umipit dito sa 1.8. So, between 1.5 and 2, yung i-consider nating value. Okay? So, ilagay natin dito, 1.8. And then, yung C1, ilat na lang natin guys na C1. And then, yung C2, ilat natin na lang na C2. Okay? So, para makuha natin yung C1, considering na yung value ng ratio ng A over B mo is 1.8, interpolate natin siya. So, gagawin ko, I will get the difference of 1.5 and 2. So, ang kapartner niya dapat, yung katapat niya rin. So, ang 1.5 kapartner niya is 0.231. And then, yung 2 natin, so that is 0.246. So, gagawin ko dito, 2, ito muna, minus 1.5. So, equals lang siya dapat dito sa 0.246 minus 0.231. And then, pabalang natin. Ngayon, ang gagawin ko, etong value nito minus itong nasa taas. Okay? So, 1.8 minus 1.5. So, that is equals to C1 minus 0.231. Alright? So, we will have here a value of C1. So, ang gawin nyo na lang is i-shift solve natin. So, open ko lang guys yung ating calculator. So, that will be 2 minus 1.5 over 1.8 minus 1.5 and then equals ko siya. Tapos 0.246 minus 0.231 and then divided by yung C, ilalat ko siya guys na X and then minus 0.231. Shift solve. So, i-zero ko lang siya kasi point something yung sagot. Gawin natin 0.2 para madalis makuha. So, ang sagot na nakuha natin is 0.24. Okay? So, that is 0.24. So, ganun lang din guys yung gagawin nyo sa sa kabila. So, one way of checking this is, sabi ko nga, nasa gitna siya or yung value niya is in between 1.5 and 2. So, one way of checking that is, dapat nasa gitna lang din yung value nung nakuha nating sagot for C1 and C2. So, kung mapapansin nyo dito, yung C1, so nasa pagitan siya ng 0.231 and 0.246, which is correct kasi nakuha natin sagot is 0.24. So, para sa C2, ganun lang din guys. Ito, ikakopy lang natin guys yan. And then, ayun, di ba ito tapatan? So, magiging lang siya, 0.229 minus ito, 0.196 over yung C2 minus yung value nito na 0.196. Okay, so dapat in between ng 0.229 and 0.196 yung sasagot. Okay, so pakita na rin natin. Edit lang natin itong equation. Oops. So, 0.229. And then 0.196. Sa baba, itong dulo lang ang mapapalitan, no? 0.196. So, shift solve mo ulit. Between sige, lagyan natin 0.2 ulit. So, 0.2158. 0.2158. Ayan. So ito guys yung corresponding value for the ratio of 1.8. Ano? So by the method of interpolation. Okay, so I think that's it. Sige, try natin mag-solve ng problem for this topic.